Well, I'm back to recording in Nepal. That's the Tamakosi River there, and I've been at Mandalay behind me, and heading for a little place uphill. My bike no longer starts except in neutral for some reason, but we're good. So I'm retracing steps from yesterday, coming down from Charikot and Tamakosi south. Now I'm sort of going back up. I had to have a hotel last night, so I stayed at Mandalay, which is a bit of a junction for the buses, and it's also where the airport is. Tourists can no longer fly to Lukla to do the Everest Base Camp. They have to take a bus to Mandalay, have a bit of an experience of the roads before they fly, and they fly from Mandalay to Lukla. So anyway, I'm not here to see base camp. I'm going to see some friends at Bhuji. Now, I don't pronounce it very well, so the locals don't know what I mean, but I just carry on and find a turn to the right, and then it's a windy road for about 3 hours, and let's go past. It's quite pretty around here. I wonder whether they get threatened by floods, because this Tamakosi River has been destructive in the past. Yeah, so I'm going to make my way along this highway. So when I'm actually on the side road, there's a lot of turn-offs. But I've been given a list of bazaars, little villages that I should pass to get to Bhuji. So let's see how that goes. Well, I arrived to Mandalay after 4 or 5 hours riding yesterday from Jalberi, Sindapolchop. And just as I pulled into Mandalay, my front tyre went flat. Now I'm worried about the front tyre, it's very worn, and the makers, the stockists and repairers of these bikes had no front tyres in stock, which is a bit slack, and they said no stock for 2 or 3. Get down again by the river here. See, the corn is growing at this time of the year of April, end of April. We're approaching the rain season. Yeah, that Tamakosi definitely lost its lovely blue colour. I guess it's passing through areas that have a certain colour of rock, brown rock. So it looks like a lot of rocks come tumbling around this river. Little villages along the way. Now I'm going to check this turn off, because I know there's some buildings on my turn off. This appears to be it. I'm going up this way. This must be it. It's a small damaged road. Oh, bits of it are alright. There's the condition of the road. So it's not too hot and sunny. It's nice and breezy, not too hot for this summer. That's a major retaining going on here. Jobs for the boys. Got the concrete mixer going. Hello. Hello. Hey. Oh yeah. This will keep them going for a few years. This is going forever. I don't know, it could be all the way to Bhuji. Yeah, it's going to be tiring. I stand up sometimes, I sit sometimes. It's almost too bumpy to sit down. You got to choose your path. But a lot of work going on all the way. They do all the retaining and the drains before they do the road. In the Philippines they just slap down that concrete road and half the time don't even put any drains. But I think they've learnt their lesson in Nepal. They've got to direct that water so that it doesn't destroy the road and the people living just below the road. They've got to direct the water the right way. So you see these big drains, part of the retaining walls, upside and downside. And even before they finish the project, these gabion baskets are on the move, leaning down, the whole weight of the mountain above them. So yeah, it's a never-ending job, maintenance. But yeah, you never seen so many gabion baskets as in Nepal. So shout out to all my few subscribers and viewers. Yeah, I've slowed down a bit on the YouTube, but this kind of place brings out the videoing in me, because it's great to remember it, it's great to share it, and I'm still riding at 66, still loving it. I think riding actually keeps you fit and strong, so it does have some benefits. So I was going to follow a sumo or a van today with a friend coming out from Kathmandu, but he couldn't get on the van. He's coming by bus, he's just seen a bus go past. He said they're not comfortable, sometimes you can't even get to sit down. So he's arriving later, so they've said come follow your maps, follow the names of those, of the bazaars. Got a shaky voice on the bumpy road. So far so good. The map's working well. You know, I follow sometimes the map even flying between countries, and the positioning seems to update. So I think it must update on the GPS by satellite to get that while you're in 39,000 feet up. Anyway, I'll stop yabbering. Good to see you all. Well, this road is rugged. Just a rocky road all the way. But it's beautiful. See these kind of trees, they clip them for goat food. They climb up, or they get the young guys to go up. Yeah, slow progress. So I've reached the end of the roadworks. Now we're just down to the basics roads with the traditional stacked stone, the old style road making. So this must have been what the road used to be all the way, and now they're slowly developing it. It's bumpy all the way. I don't actually like riding on these rocks because every inch is bumpy. A bump at the end of every rock. Anyway, we're moving. It's going to be a long day. Oh, pick my path here. Oh my gosh. So another village here. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to ask somebody. See whether it lines up with my instructions. Look at these old houses, eh? Amazing. They're obviously cooking, burning fire inside. So I'd say the earthquake hasn't affected this place so much. Look at that old place. They got the solar panel on the roof and stone roof or tile, and nice place. Stop recording. I've just got to take it easy because of the condition of this bike. I got it serviced. Look at that old place. Old ladies, old cows. I mean, yeah, those are the cows. Yeah, I got it serviced and changed the oil, and some of the brake shoes were like worn out. This bike is used by someone else in Nepali while I'm away. They can hardly afford to do servicing, and then they've run out of tyres at Motorhead in Kathmandu. So I'm very worried about the front tyre, and I had the flatty yesterday, changed the tube. There's a bit of movement in here, like the steering column. I did tighten it up. The chain has been clunking a bit, so I've been put lots of oil on that. So just taking it easy. That's the best thing. I got all day, half a day. I could go flat out and wreck stuff, but I'll just go easy and try not to wreck anything. And the chain and the bearings are not too expensive to replace. It's the tyres and the air pressure. Anyway, it's a charming area. The dog's having a lie down in the puddle. Looks like a New Zealand hunt-away dog. Hey boy. Driving the goats along. We're getting into some hill country here, eh? I just passed a guy before the goats chasing a calf running the other way. Maybe he's supposed to be with these guys. They're on the run. Just out of nowhere, a nice bit of smooth road to relax on. There's an old place, stone roof. Yeah, I hope this goes for a little while. I talked to an old guy, he said possibly 1 hour to Bhuji. There's a cow and goats. Namaste. Oh. Looks like I've got to take the wet path. So these funny looking cows, sometimes I think they're yaks because their heads are down low, but I don't think they're yaks. Maybe they're half yak. Yeah, but this road is half yakka, hard yakka. These sandy pieces are better than the rocky pieces. When you get onto this rock, it's so bumpy, really bumpy. There's no good path. You just go all over the place because of the nature of it. Oh. One side to the other. There's civilization here, but the roads are not civilized. That was a hard bump. Well, the sandy stuff is actually smoother than the new construction. So this is the bazaar of Bhuji. Got a little snack here. I'm intrigued by that rock, but they told me 500 meters turn right. But this is an interesting aspect. So turn right. This could be it. That could be a road. I'll stick with this one. It's a good road. So far so good. I'm going to check my map now. I could have already taken the turn right. We're going to go back down. So let's check the map. I spoke too soon. Yeah, this is really roughly done. I guess I got to stop the water damage. The water would be racing down here in the raining season. Well, I can see a road way over there, so I'm probably going around that way, all the way round, down to the river too probably. Spoke too soon, I hadn't reached the bottom. This could be the bottom. Look at that ravine snaking through the rock. So this could be the bottom. We're going the other side of the hill now. Well, we're down to the river. A nice cool spot. Fancy a swim? There's a pool there. All the way down. What a beautiful area. Probably drink that water. There's a rough old road, carries on. I haven't got my shoes wet today, so watching those puddles. This road is rough. The first gear right up there. Oh my gosh. Nearly went over the edge. Ew. Namaste. There, and we've got the valley here. I wonder if I have to go down there. There's a quite a village on that platform. Interesting little household. They're looking after the hill, maybe. Yeah, this feels a bit Tibetan, this area. Tibetan, as they say.